Hi, this is Ali Riley, captain of the New Zealand women's national team and Angel City Football Club, and this is New Zealand 101. So I play for the New Zealand national team because my dad was born and raised in Christchurch, New Zealand. He moved over to the US after college, where he met my mom, who's from Southern California. And I've had a passport since I was a baby. We would travel to New Zealand at least once a year to spend time with my grandparents and my cousins, my aunts and uncles. And then when I was a senior in high school, I tried out for the under 20 women's national team for New Zealand, made the team, and then a year later, got called up to the senior national team and played in the 2007 Women's World Cup in China. So the rest is kind of history, but a lot of people wonder why I don't have an accent, and that's because I was born and raised in Los Angeles. Okay, I'm really aging myself here, but my dad and I sent in a DVD, a highlight reel. That's also how I applied for colleges as well, with kind of your highlights, your soccer club highlights. So sent that DVD over to New Zealand to John Herdman, who is now the Canadian men's national team coach. And he thought, you know, this dual citizen might be able to help us on the soccer field. So, yep, saw the highlight DVD and invited me to come to a couple of games in Australia. And that was my senior year of high school. I have the fondest memories of New Zealand growing up. It would be just the best trip of the year, seeing my grandparents. We would go and it would be summertime in New Zealand, which of course is winter here. We'd even spend Christmas there sometimes. I think my dad's family and my New Zealand extended family, the concept of family is so important. And so when my dad moved to the United States, he had two other brothers who moved away, and just how often they would call their parents and we would make that trip to New Zealand. That's not a cheap trip to make every year. That kind of connection was so important. It's something that I am so happy to have with my parents. And when I was playing in Sweden and in Germany and England, and to still have that connection with my parents and being an only child, and also just everything they've done for me and supported me, I think our closeness has really helped me. Now, spending time in New Zealand and with my teammates, I've learned about important values and parts of Māori culture that I am really excited to learn about, and am trying to make a really big effort to understand more about New Zealand culture. I remember finding out that we won the bid. I remember just hoping and praying that we would win the bid, because I think it can change so much for culture in New Zealand, for women, for young girls, for opportunities. I was at the '99 World Cup final here in LA, and I just saw how much the game grew, how many more opportunities there were for women in sports after that. Having Brandi Chastain on the cover of Sports Illustrated, I hope that we can kickstart something similar in New Zealand. Now for some fun stuff, these are some of my New Zealand favorites. My favorite Kiwi snack, it's kind of a naughty snack, it's a treat, would be Hokey Pokey ice cream. It is just so classic Kiwi. It's so good on a hot day, but also even if you're there in winter for the World Cup, you have to try Hokey Pokey ice cream. It's something my dad and I have just loved for my whole life. So I really love Sweet As. I have not dared try to use it here in LA, but all the girls say, sweet as, mate, sweet as. Everything is sweet as. And I think it kind of shows also the culture and how easygoing and chill Kiwis are. I think if you want to try something, you should probably do bungee jumping. That's what New Zealand is famous for. Again, I have not done it myself, but it looks pretty epic. And New Zealand, again, is just so beautiful. Are you ready for some fun facts? This is New Zealand 101. I'm your teacher, Ali Riley. Did you know that New Zealanders are known as Kiwis, and not because of kiwi fruit, but because the kiwi bird is New Zealand's national bird? You might have heard this one, but in New Zealand, there are more sheep than people, and it's actually a 5-to-1 ratio. Ta is thank you. So if someone hands you something, you say ta. Sweet as is like, cool, great, chill, sweet, but sweet as. A Muppet is someone like kind of being an idiot, like, oh, he's a Muppet. Thank you for attending New Zealand 101 with me, Allie Riley. We can't wait to show you what's in store at the World Cup.